LFCTV with your boy Saint, and I'm here with the gang. Look at this guy chilling, maxing out. We'll get to him anyways. Yeah, yo, sorry for the little lateness. Lateness is greatness, gang. That was my fault. I do apologize. But we're here, and I tried to give you a little bit of notice as well because I did obviously do my impromptu midnight vibes thing last night, but I did let you know that this was happening today. And I know the lineup's a bit mad because I said Roms is gonna be here, but he is gonna be here. He's gonna jump in. But yeah, with no further ado, please, all of you that are inside, all I ask is that you slap a like, please slap a like, and subscribe if you haven't, and send a super chat if you're enjoying the content. Support the channel. I've got some A1 guests, you know what I mean? A1 ops, should I say? And I put all their links in the description, so please make sure you're going over there and slapping a like and a subscribe. But before we get over to them, Wagwan peoples, them. Let me start with my gang in it. Ish, what are you telling me? What's going on? Talk to me, brother.
Boy, I'm good, bro. I'm good. It's been too long. It's been way too long.
Come on.
Big up everyone in the chat. You don't know what to do. Like and subscribe and that. Obviously, we got the ops in. Daps has got that Premier League juice right now.
Yeah,
blue
look at
skies
him.
and that sky blue.
Like, looking all wavy, bro.
It's the way champions do it, innit? Bro, it's champions.
Got that swag, bro. He's just got that champion swag. You know what?
I've got too much swag on the League Cup settings.
Bro, I'm telling you,
settings right there. It's mad. It's mad. But big up,
nah, you know it's not mad. It's normal. You know, it's normal.
Oh, shut up, you idiot! Listen, with no further ado, now we go back and forth. But this is my brother, man. This is my guy, man. Real good guy, and he's always stunting on me. I hate it, but it is.
But you know what?
Soft to me, brother.
Soft juice, no maggies. You ain't gonna be catching me on no more streams with no alcohol.
Not in the sun as well. The sun will.
Yeah, you got the sun as well. Yeah, the sun. You know that.
That's very smart, man. Very smart. Very
smart. I've locked off alcohol lock off.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. All jokes aside, you're looking good, bro. You're looking very swaggy on us. Like, is that's Relax, that Premier League? Man. Yeah, chilling. Like, you know what I mean? How you feeling, bro? Talk to us. What's good? Thanks for
jumping on. About football?
Right. Yeah, man.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling relaxed. Couple of days of, for once, getting like early nights, not being up till 1 a.m. streaming. No alcohol in my system. I feel refreshed, ready for the season. You know what? I booked my flights home from here for Saturday night, because I thought the Community Shield was on Sunday, and I had tickets.
Do you know how many people did that?
and literally going from where I booked the flights, went to book my tickets. I already had a hotel booked for 2 nights in Leicester, and then realised, oh shit, they've moved it. I don't even know why they've moved it. I get why. I think they've moved it because of the
Euros, innit?
Yeah, but you know what I don't get? Why Leicester? Bro, Manchester, right? London, Milton Keynes, Birmingham, Stoke, Manchester, Liverpool. You can do it all on the same train line, right? All on the same train line. Where the fuck has Leicester come into this? Just to fuck up Liverpool and City fans. Bro, wherever. Like, if they didn't want it in Manchester because it wasn't neutral or whatever, but they've just gone and picked somewhere on a completely different train line just to once again fuck up the Liverpool. Yeah, true. But
do you know what I mean? You could have done it. You wouldn't have moaned. We wouldn't have moaned. Just, do you know what I mean? They're not involved. Like, just
they would have been happy with the money, bro.
Exactly.
They would have been happy with the money. Yeah.
Watch.
Big up everyone that's inside LFC Aaron saying that you think it might be because of the train strikes, but then that's just saying you could have. Do you know what I mean?
Move it to Manchester or move it to. Do you know what? Fuck it. Move it to Goodison. Just why? Why are they making City and Liverpool both travel to an area of the Midlands that isn't even easy to get to? It's just. But that's that's the FA, innit?
That's what it is. Well, all right. With no further ado, my guy, one of the nicest ops you could have, well spoken and just he's just yeah, I mean, he's just calm. It makes it very hard to hate on him. But nah, love to my guy Patrick. How you doing, bro? And congratulations on the channel as well, man. Big up to that.
Oh no, thank you. I was watching your late night yesterday. Very good stream. I tried my best to be part of the gang that was going after you, but you seem like you handled it well. So now I noticed that it's not that your face is ashy; it's the fact that it's the light. It was the light because no.
They were on me, you know.
People were on him yesterday, Dubs. It's just that he put the light in his face, so a lot of people. So I had to go on the laptop. When I got on the laptop, I was like, "Nah, it's the light. It's not him."
Yeah,
because
but
people were on
chat,
you.
they just they're brazy, man. They don't have no decorum, no nothing. Just
I know. They started sending you links. They started sending me links to lotion and stuff, man. Lotion.
Hey, saying, I got you, bro. This
big man, I've got myself, bro. It's the bumper glass.
That's not what Patrick's telling me, bro. That's not what Patrick's telling me.
Man, are trying to act like you don't have cream.
You know what I mean? Like, oh man, dude.
That's a madness.
Shit.
Thanks for the invite, man. Thanks for the invite. Man. It's also it's good to see you, man. Yeah.
No, of course, man. Thanks for jumping on last minute, man. So guys, listen. Let me kick it around. I'm gonna start, right? And then I'm gonna throw it around to you lot. What's your perception of the Community Shield? And is it any more intensified now that it seems that everything like football Twitter is mad? This, like, big up Assad, big up a couple man in my chat, but I said that this pre-season has been one of the most toxic, most, like, do you know what I mean, polarized pre-season. Back in the day, I didn't even watch pre-seasons. She used to like maybe see the highlights, and do you know what I mean? Now it's, oh my god, this guy's not gonna do well. So like,
bro, I'm seeing comps, bro. I'm seeing big YouTube comps on flipping.
This is on.
It's mad.
This is on pre-season. So now, obviously, this Community Shield is going to be highlighted and going to be, do you know what I mean, the be-all and end-all, whatever the case is. Me personally, like I said, I'll start. Community Shields for me have always been glorified friendlies. It's nice if you get it, whatever. For personally, what I want to see is a good game. I want to see us play well. I would rather see us play well than win. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like, and obviously, say what you will, there's that whole curse of whoever wins it doesn't win the league or whatever the case may be. I just don't really care about who wins it. I would actually
don't watch that curse. That curse don't rely.
Yeah, you broke that. You broke that. I know you broke that. I know you broke that. Shut up. I know, man. I know. But no, listen. But you know what I mean. Like, I'm not here for that. I'm not really here for. Yeah, I want to win every game, but it's not big for me. The last, like I said in my stream, you would know that I'm not lying, Patrick. The last half of the second half against Salzburg was outrageous, bro. I nearly fell asleep on my watch along. It was so bad. Like the patterns of play was just, I don't want that. I would rather we had something. Do you know what I mean? We're playing what I think is the best team, the best domestic team, do you know what I mean, in the country. Like, you're our biggest ops. This is our best competition. So
what
this
do you mean
is the
you
game
think? What do you mean you think, bro? Come on.
I know. Sorry. Allow it. Slip of the tongue in that. I'm just not used to giving so much praise in that. You know what it is, but I have to.
The only other people
but you
could
are.
be you, though.
You are.
The only other people could be you. It's no one else. It's us or you.
Yeah. So that's why I want to see. This iron sharpens iron. So this is what I mean. But for it to be 2-2, we go into penalties and you win on penalties, I'm not going to be crying. For us to go the same thing and we win on penalties, I'm not. It's not that. That's my perception. I want to throw it to you lot. What are you thinking? I'll start with you, Dap. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. Community Shield. I had Hold Tight Traps booming earlier. He was trying his best on Instagram to, I don't know. I don't really know what he was trying exactly. He was trying his best to piss me off, like at 8 a.m, I think. And like saying, oh, we never, as a United fan, we've never celebrated the Community Shield. And I'm like, bro, you think I have? I couldn't give a shit about the Community Shield. I actually was surprised that we do have quite a good record in the Community Shield, because I thought we didn't. But
you beat us on penalties once as well.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where, for me, you're spot on. This summer, and I don't know if it's this summer's been bad or it's just that we're more involved as content creators, so we think it's worse. Yeah, but this summer has been toxic as hell. Right, it's been funny to watch, and even when I've like posted one or two things and people started coming at me, I'm like, oh, if you think I really like noodles, for example, yeah. It's very documented what I've actually said about Darwin Núñez. I've said all summer.
Said noodles.
No, but that's what people are calling him. So I'll jump on the bandwagon. If you actually go and watch my content, when I speak on him, I say Klopp rarely gets it wrong with signings. So I've been told, right? And I kind of agree with. Klopp doesn't get money easily off of your board. For him to get that amount of money, he must have had to give some sort of proper, justification. So for me, and also, yes, all right, before last season, his numbers might not have been amazing, but last season, his numbers were amazing. So for that reason, I'm definitely not going to slate a player with good numbers that's had to be justified to a board that don't like to spend massively by a manager that doesn't really get it wrong. I'm not going to be judging him based on one game. Like, I'm definitely not, yeah. But same time, if I see that he's Mr. Sitter and someone's... I'm not going to go and make no shit with music on. But if someone adds...
But I'll happily retweet it, though. I'll happily
retweet it.
Yeah, that's your post.
That's all I do.
That's what you're supposed
and then
to...
people will be in my inbox, like, acting like, oh, you think... I'm like, bro, it's not that deep. I think nothing, Go and watch my content if you want to know what I really think. But it's just a retweet. Because guess what? If Haaland misses a sitter, you're going to do the same.
Yeah, they will.
You're going to do the same, man.
Come on.
For me, both of them need to be given a bit of, like, we already know both of them are so under the spotlight this season, but you know what it is? And for I don't usually care about the Community Shield, but I ended last season when you lot lost the after you lot had lost the Champions League, I said two things. I said, I'm not going to go at Liverpool fans. Because I get it, yeah? For the first time, you, man, have tried to win in every single competition you've been in. That's what I've been trying to do since Pep has arrived, yeah? And you know what? It gets fucking draining. Your players get tired. Your players get mentally and physically. So I said, the two things I want is, one, I want you lot to put a bit more respect on Pep now and what Pep has been trying to achieve and just how difficult it is. And secondly, I just want you to be humble for the summer. And please, when the season starts, please continue that humbleness, yeah? And then I'm on a stream the other day and Liverpool fans are popping in. We're winning the Community Shield. I'm like, oh, here we fucking go again. Ready for another season of it.
You're gonna get that in every. We can't. Do you know what I mean? We can't. LFC Aaron, we do the same. If I'm going against the Man United fan, I'm doing the same, bro. Like, let's not do that. Like, do you know the ones there? All right, Patrick, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's the same for me. For me though, it's the same as Daps what he just said. I was talking to some guy at work and he was watching my show yesterday and he says, Patrick, you always make fun of Núñez at work and Núñez on the work group chat and all the time. Why did you go on your stream yesterday? I was watching you late night and you were saying these kids deserve time. But when you're at work, you're like, nah, he's a dusty old player. I was like, it
banter, though, isn't it? People don't, but banter and like, do you know what I mean? And people don't get it. Sometimes it's hard to decipher, isn't it?
Like you have to choose as a YouTuber. It's either you can go full banter. You're like, okay, I'm gonna be that guy
full
who causes drama. Both sides are be shameless. I don't care. That's how it is. But for me, I have to say what I feel. I know that when this kid. Look, he's a kid. Why I keep calling him as a kid is I've reached my 30s now. So I look at it when 20 in the early 20s. I just call them kid these days. Is they're coming to this league. Do you know who owns this league? Salah. Salah owns this league on goals. On goals, Salah owns it. This is Salah's league on goals, whether you like it or not. So these two kids, Haaland and Núñez, are coming to a league that's owned by Salah. They're going to have to take the keys from the elder. That's him. If you talk about a midfielder who comes into this league, they have to take the keys from De Bruyne. So do you get what I'm starting to say? So... People are trying to push this too, and it all started with the media. And the media are smart. They started this
instantly. Yeah,
they did. They put them against each other, and people caught on to that. Some people are smart enough to say, "Nah, this is just media." Yes, as Dabs, I'm also shameless on Twitter. If I see Núñez with a few bad touches, I'll retweet and laugh. I will. I'll do that.
Me and you are going. We're always going back and forth. That's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, that's what we're there for. That's the job. Like that's it.
Okay,
time for, do you know what I mean?
And I'm going to sound more shameless again. When I'm watching the Community Shield, I'll be watching just for the sake of it, just for the sake to just say, I hope my man Haaland doesn't get bad touches more than Nunes. But
Bro,
at the end,
that's what I'm saying.
I want to take it seriously that, you won the Community Shield, then you're going to do well in the league. Let's not forget Leicester City. Leicester City slapped us in the Community Shield, and what happened to them? They had one of their worst seasons. So for me, that's how serious it is. There's nothing serious at saying let's say, for instance, Liverpool beat us 7-0, or we beat Liverpool 7-0. I'm not going to sit there and say this is the end. This is the end. No. So for me, that's where I'm just taking it as extra friendly, because let's not forget, I was just talking about yesterday, Pep seems to play less preseason games more than other teams. We have played 2 so far. You guys are here. You've played 4. This will be number 5. Then after that, I hear you're going to travel and play another one,
and then we've got another behind doors one.
Jesus,
why?
What's going on? Why so much? Why so many games?
To be fair, Patrick, we got a preseason friendly. Like, I'm going Barcelona in 3 weeks.
Did you hear about that, Sid? Dabs, can you tell them what we're doing in the middle of the season?
So we've got a friendly in 3 weeks' time against Barcelona on a Wednesday. What? For charity, for a Barcelona charity. We've just agreed to it. It's one of our things. What? We help out Barcelona where we can, in it. We help out Barcelona where we can.
They said you're doing this. Like,
this is the thing. Why are we involved in that? We ain't getting paid off Spotify, bro. Why are we there?
Can you imagine? We always do this for Barcelona. I don't get it.
Pep's just doing favors in that.
Yeah,
it's mad. Before I get to Ish, bro, fans are very sensitive. Jared, you're very right. It's the day and age that we're in. Sorry, hey, Raheem, don't even start, bro, because he'll make all of us feel very, very bad. If he starts flipping cameras and that, you don't even want to do that. Demo says, "Is that?" Here we go. See, here we go. Camera. See, Raheem? See what you done? He's gonna make us feel really, really sad about life right now. You know, sad about life, bro. You know that way there.
Look at that black man. I can't. That one. I need that in my life, man.
Bro, I'll take the little ding boat at the back.
Oh, same.
Straight up, I'll be there. That's in Jamaica? It's definitely Jamaica. LOL.
Portugal.
Come on. And then LFCTV, I see we play Villa in a friendly as well after the Fulham game. Yeah, man, we're doing a lot. We're doing a hell of a lot. Ish, what's your thoughts on this, man? What's your thoughts on generally community and then possibly this one?
Just got to echo what the guys are saying, innit? Like, you don't want to lose it, but
not 7-0 neither.
Yeah, definitely not. When I heard 7, I was like, nah. Just Villa game. Because that 7-2 against Villa and that. But either way, it's just like you said in it, saying I just want to see good performances. Like, I'm on to Nunes from the jump. If he starts and there's heavy touches in the first 5-10 minutes, I'm not ready for that smoke that we're going to be getting. Like, it's not going to be uncomfortable in it. So yeah, the result to me, like you said, we can lose, but we can lose in a good way in it. So I'm just looking at our big players. And I'm looking at Klopp as well, if I'm being honest. Pre-season's not really gone the way you wanted it to in terms of results. Obviously, you got smoked 4-0 by United in the first game, even though they played like 3 or 4 games before, so they was ahead of us. But Klopp's this pre-season has been very chop and change with the teams. It feels like every time you get a good sort of lineup on the pitch, after 10, 20, 30 minutes, they're replaced by a whole new lineup. So it's been hard to kind of see who's doing well on that. But boy, we got to pattern up quickly, man. We got to pattern up quickly. The season starts in 2 weeks. You know from last season already, draws are like losses. So I'm not trying to. We got to win the first 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Can't see any draws early on. So it's mad, man. It's mad.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's 1 week.
Yeah, it's 1 week, boss.
Yeah, fuck. It's a week on Saturday. We got an early kickoff as well. So it's mad.
Yeah. Oh Jesus!
It's mad. Oh, wow. 12:30 Fulham. Like it's.
I'm getting a sense that the only good thing not a good thing, but the only thing is I'm getting a sense. Maybe boss Spurs because they think they're going to take over the world. That everyone feels like Do you know what I mean? Like where it's a bit, it's coming a bit early. Like we're not quite ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even City are trying to do up Cucurella, and do you know what I mean? And even I feel like
Arsenal seem ready. Arsenal seem like they're saying they're ready.
The mouths are ready. They're talking like they're ready.
Yeah, the mouths are ready. But even then, when you look at it, obviously we're classy over here and that, and that we're not gonna go too much into this guy. Wait,
did Dubs disappear?
Yeah, he just vanished on
He vanished.
He didn't even get up and leave, man.
Yeah, he didn't even get up and leave. He just vanished.
Yo. How did you do that, bro?
What's
going on here?
This guy's doing too much, bro. He's doing magic tricks and that. Honestly, bro.
Oh, we got you on that one. Now we got you on that one.
Yeah.
Bro, you just made me choke. You've just made me choke.
Yeah, we got you on that one. On the last one, we got you. On the last one, we got you.
That is a madness, bro. That looks like a postcard, bro. That is.
I lied.
Jeez.
Trust me. What was that, bro? He spun me, bro. He's actually spun me. In terms of what I would say, is I've said this often, right? Not only does Nunes have to adapt to the way in which we play, but we as a team have to adapt to Nunes because we haven't had that for so long. Now, in the Man United game, especially, and other games, but I can just remember specifically the Man United game, he was doing things like passing it to the inside channel, and then going shoulder to shoulder with his man, looking for the ball back, but then we're looking for the overlap, going back over to Robbo, and then just going into patterns of play that we're used to without actually
Klopp
dealing
even
with
said himself after the Salzburg game that my man's on his ones in the box, just chilling on his own. Just chilling. So it's a one where like I don't know who is going to have to come from because our midfielders aren't really known for breaking into the box, and the wingers Salah's trying to get up, Salah's trying to get in the goal. He's not trying to do it on the back post.
Did you notice that for Salah? I saw that too. Salah hasn't accepted that yet or seen that there's a striker. Also, I'm going to mention about City too. Salah somehow still thinks he has to get into the box. Him and Nunes were occupying the same space. Salah is going to have to notice that sometimes I have to go to the channel and cross it in for Nunes. But Salah kept on going down the middle.
He's looking for the 1-2s, man. He's looking for the 1-2 so he can do the little shimmy and then the cut inside. He's not looking for
Firmino's not there.
Mane is not there. Yeah, we're gonna need to adjust somehow, innit? But
so this is what I'm looking at. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm looking at in this game. I'm looking at more adapting than winning. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at.
But then that's why you're playing the number of games you're playing. That's why I'm intrigued with our club at the moment. To be honest with you, I think with both of us, with City and Liverpool, it could be a season where both of us play different ways. Yeah. And with us only playing 2 games in this game, I'm like, okay, we haven't got Cucurella in yet. I guess that for me, personally, I don't think much changes with the way we play.
Just quickly, Daps. I hear that. I heard today that you're pulling out and you're going for Grimaldo.
Well, no. So here's the thing.
Is that happening? Because he's a baller.
So I'm going to find a clip that I need to find because I've said it before I came away. I said it on 2 or 3 streams that because at that point I was seeing that Brighton was saying 30 million. Now they're not even going to talk to us if we're offering 30 million. And I said what I can see happening here is City going no problem because we did it with Diaz. You got to remember before we got Diaz, we were looking at Koundé. Before we were looking at Koundé, we were looking at Koulibaly. We went through a few players before we settled with Diaz. City are now that club that if, especially on certain positions, like Haaland, we were set. Haaland, we're getting fucking Haaland. We're getting Haaland. We're getting. Same with Kane. We were very much doing that with Kane, yeah. But with Diaz, it was like, you know what, cool. If you man are trying to take us for dickheads and asking for money that we don't value him at, we'll walk away. And I had a feeling do that with Cucurella. But what I said is that I think what will happen then is Cucurella has come through the Barcelona academy. He's a Spanish left back playing for Brighton. Now, if you're telling me that the minute Man City came, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City came in for him, he wasn't extremely excited, put politely, right? And then all of a sudden, Ultimately, yeah. I mean, it could we could get worse, and the type of wetness we don't know, right?
The request came sharpish,
Apparently, he had agreed with Brighton. His value was 30 million, right? And then Brighton are now saying, we won't even open conversations till we see 50 million on the table. I can imagine, and City now go, okay, no problem. Reports start popping up that we're looking at other left backs, coincidentally, that also came through the Barcelona academy, right? A club that we've done a lot of business with, Benfica, a lot of business with, and most of it's turned out very well. All of a sudden, Cucurella's going to be, because everyone knows we have to. It's not it's a nice to have. We have to sign a left back. We've let Zinchenko go, We have to. This summer, City buy a left back. So, Cucurella's going to be sat there going, what the fuck? No. Because if he doesn't move this summer, he will never move to Man City. That deal is gone. So straight away, I said, he's going to throw his toys out the pram. This morning, he's handed in a transfer request. And that's a start. The first thing is a transfer request. If the negotiations don't start happening soon, he'll probably won't turn up to training. And then he'll probably be... So...
But injuries will start. Man's back and his neck will start going as well.
my neck. You get me? Start doing up here, bro. Trust me.
But so I kind of knew this was going to happen. But my issue with it is... We did all of our business really early, which I love. I've looked at it over many seasons. The seasons we do business early, we win leagues, right? And this Cucurella one's been pissing me off because it's like, why have we waited? Why is this dragged on? We're starting the season, and look, if we get a left back, an actual left back, that could be the reason why Sterling was let go, because we now have a left back that can hold width. So then we don't need to play with someone with width up top, potentially. Yeah. Ultimately, this is all going to be trial and error when the season starts now, because we haven't had no friendlies playing it. And the only good thing I'll take from the games I have seen is the De Bruyne, Grealish, Haaland link-up. And that is, I think, that's the one link-up that every Manchester City fan wants to see. And it's the one link-up every single rival fan do not want to see.
See that goal you scored?
Grealish,
perfect,
bro.
He's cooking. Finally, he's cooking.
De Bruyne, listen. The weight of the De Bruyne pass, and it was very similar, Patrick. You agree on this? Very similar to the type of moves you used to see Silva, Sterling, Aguero.
Yeah.
Or Sane, where one of them would overlap, Silva would just play it through to him. Quick cut back, and Aguero's there. And when they came off at half time, Grealish said to Calvin Phillips, Calvin, I told Haaland this, I told him, you make those runs, I will find you, And straight after the game, I said, listen, for me, after seeing that, I want to see 20 GA from Grealish in the league alone this season. If he's playing wide left with Haaland through the middle and De Bruyne playing behind Haaland, feeding him, Grealish, I need to see 20 GA this season.
No, Grealish has to.
Numbers.
He has to. He has to. We got a lot of stake last season. He has to.
He can get that.
Yeah.
He can get that still.
With that, that's a good segue. Big up my guy Roms and little West Indies.
And the trim looking fresh as hell.
Wow, that's like, certain man. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I had months doing up too much, bro.
Trying to say that the hairline.
You know when you're trying to self-confess something as well, like let it be said unto you. You know them ones there.
You know them ones saying, I was being humble. I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let the people decide.
Man in the chat was like, brother, you ain't got the best hairline in the stream, let alone YouTube, dude, boy. You need to relax.
Who was claiming that? Months.
He was all up in there, and he had this guy looking. I already said, listen, I'm at the game. I ain't got no race in it.
I'm done with this one. I'm all right.
So my objective opinion is you should take that. You get me? I said, brother, you don't want it with this guy, bro. Man's got hairline and waves and all sorts, but it's mad. But what I was gonna say is I'm gonna start off with you. What's your because we've gone around quickly. I'll let you have your little say on your thoughts on this community shield going into it. Like, is it something that you're like, yo, we need to win at all costs? You don't really care. What is it? What's your thoughts going in?
Like you said last night on your late night stream, saying I don't really care about the result. I'll say it from now. I just want to put in a good performance, that to put a stamper down, show the rest of the league, look, we're here to stay. Because some deluded people think City are going to win this league by a landslide. That I'll be honest, take my little Liverpool hat off. I do think City, as it stands right now, will win the league. But some of the things I'm hearing from rival fans, that this year will be the gap will be big between City. I'm like, it's not. We're the only two teams that are still capable of going on a 15-16 consecutive winning run. Not unbeaten, consecutive winning. The rest will still be behind. And again, like I still think it will be by a point or two. I don't think City will pick us to by far, but I just want to see a good performance. And big up Ram. Ram said apparently if you lose the Community Shield, you normally go on to win the league. I think City were the team to break that in 2018, he said. But
no records, bro. It's what we do.
But normally the team to win the Community Shield doesn't win the league. So that works in our favour, who knows? But I just want to see a good performance. And word to what Ish said when I was in the background, I don't want the first 10-15 minutes for Nunes to be having mad touches, then everyone's just on him completely, because that's not good for. I think he's going to be a confidence player, especially this first part of the season. He's going to be a confidence player. I think the goals will come, but if he has a stink in the Community Shield, because I even read a report in Benfica, he shut down his accounts and that he's someone that apparently doesn't deal well with.
Yeah. But he apparently, someone said this on the stream to me that he's been and seen like a counsellor or something about it. But here's something that you lot should take, knowing that, and knowing that he's had that help before. You lot should see a lot of encouragement by the fact that his first 2 games he wasn't very good, apparently, missed sitters, and then he scored 4. That shows that it's bounced back. And listen, it's not the L's, it's the bounce back. And he showed a solid bounce back, because swiftly he's gone from 2 back. He could have carried on that run of games, but he just went and said, "Nah, next game 4 goals. 100%. See you later."
And
the goals are mad.
You know what?
The goals are mad. He definitely bust the keeper like some money at half time.
For real?
One of them where he hit side netting, that's a proper finish. That goal was proper.
You're right.
What's giving me encouragement?
The other one.
Exactly. And what's giving me encouragement is our last game, even though we lost against Salzburg, the intelligent runs he was making, and we were finding him. And I'm not one of these fans that are going to say and whatnot. The goals will come. Even if they don't come straight away, they will come. But as for the game tomorrow, I just want to see a good performance. If City win, congratulations. If we win, I'm not going to be on here like, rubbing it in. That it's, you know what I mean? It is a glorified friend at the end of the day. But I just want to see a good performance, man. That's my thoughts on that.
I hear that. I feel like LFC Aaron's onto something as well. So the key this season for the league is the head-to-head games against City. We need to take at least 4 points off them this season. I think that's true. If we're going to
8 years. 8 years we've not beat them at their ground. 8 years.
Yeah. It's outrageous to actually be like serious league contenders. That's a prerequisite. I feel like you have to at least take points. So you can't be doing the draws. Like the draws.
I'll go one further than that though. I'll go one further than that. Top 4.
Yeah, in general.
We got actually.
Yeah, that was your downfall last year, isn't it?
Yeah,
that was your issue last year.
6 draws. What's that, bro? And in two
it's
of them,
an IKEA bed set, bro. That's what it is. What joke, Tig, bro? Right. That's seriously, bro. This guy's sitting in Saint-Tropez looking like the man, and we're doing.
That's just chilling, you know. Champion just on holiday. Now that's quickly though. Are you there to convince Bernardo to stay? Like you got to fit it.
Don't start.
Well, no, I'm here to speak to Grimaldo and see if he wants to join me on the flight.
He's a baller.
He can come as our reserve, innit? I'm trying to convince him right now, but we'll see.
All right, so let's get into what we think will be the predicted lineup. Before we do that, let me Aaron, you're acting like we're going to compete with them for the title. Aaron, big up Ryan in it. Big up Ryan in here each and every time. Tomorrow doesn't mean much. City won the Community Shield in 2019, and we went on to win the league.
Doesn't mean much.
It
doesn't mean that much, to be honest.
All right, so cool. Boom. I'm gonna let the away fans start. Do you want to collectively kind of
hold on? Are we away fans?
No, you're actually not. We are. But
I was going to say we won the big thing. You man won some. We won the big thing, bro. We're at home. You lot are there.
That's. It's not every. You can let certain things slide. You know what I mean. Bro? It's not every time you have to try and corn man on. You get me? But you're right. That's we are the away team. But you're the away on my channel. So you start. Let's go.
Okay.
So Daps, are you starting with Ortega?
Do you know what? This is a thing. I have no. This is pet roulette.
Come on.
I
my
think
guy.
we will do. You know, I think we will do.
Please, yeah. Before we
Okay,
even start,
isn't it?
before you even, hey, listen. Before you even start, I've got
think we will do.
17 people up in here, yeah, and I think we got 12 likes in here. It's outrageous. Everyone slap a like in it, please, slap a like.
Absolutely.
It's not easy to get this content out to you, so please, that's all we are. Slap a like, get me. All right, my guys. Boom. What are you telling me?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it will be Ortega in goal.
Yeah, it's Ortega, yeah.
What are your
You
thoughts on
goalkeeper.
You know much about him?
Nah, I don't. To be honest with you, for me, right now, I'm gonna take him over Zach Stefan because I hate to say it, I'm not the biggest Zach Stefan fan. I've been saying it. I've been saying it for way over a season, probably 2 seasons now. That whenever he plays,
What? Sorry, this is the type of shit that. How can man say this? Yeah. By the way, Thiago is better than KDB. And then the very next comment, man says, even though they're different players.
Why compare them then?
No, because he's
Ryan,
kind of rattle man. It is.
Ryan, I love you, bro, but sometimes they're just mad.
Brother, I see one talk to him, bro. Anyway, sorry, I do apologize for that. But
Yo, look, don't do that. Don't do that to Liverpool fans, innit? Because Liverpool fans don't want that smoke. Like, listen, when Pep arrived at City, yeah, Thiago, there was 2 players that I wanted Pep to bring with him, right? Thiago was one of them, and the other one was, is it Alaba?
Yeah,
Oh,
he would
have been at
would have been at Bayern then, innit?
He would have been at Bayern,
yeah. Because for me, they were the 2 players. Because at the time, we've always had issues with left backs, and he was playing left back then. I know he switched to a bit more of a central role, and Thiago, I think Thiago's an absolute baller. But I'm sorry, based on his time at Liverpool, right? It's not a fucking comparison. You can't.
No, bro, don't even waste your
can't
time. We're not doing that.
compare.
We're not
I'm saying don't do that. Anyway.
Don't even explain it.
Yeah.
So back to Zach Stefan. I've been keeping an eye on him for 2 seasons. I'd probably say season and a half at least, probably 2 seasons. Because whenever he has played, it's always been in predominantly Carabao Cup games, right?
Yeah.
Against lesser teams that we should roll over. And we do generally roll over, right? But the way we play out from the back with him, and it's not comfortable. It's like City first season under Pep, right? Yeah. Everyone's dropping deeper. Everyone's having to, we don't know. But we got away with it. We always got away with it because we're playing teams that ultimately we beat. And then guess what? We play you boys in the semi-final.
Sorry to jump in. Wasn't he the keeper that played in the semi-final against us?
Yes, bro.
Yes.
But he'd never been, because we're winning games when he's been playing. Yeah, no one's really picked up on the fact that we are playing a bit different. We're not playing as fluidly, and defenders are dropping deeper. Right. Also, fair play to him that probably in those Carabao Cup games, maybe also our fullbacks aren't the whole team's rotated slightly. But that Liverpool game, it highlighted the issues I've seen in Zach Stefan for a long time. So for me, I feel like it's good that we've gone out and we're trying someone else, because ultimately, if we are gonna be rotating in cup games, and we do want to, we want to win back our cup, we want to get that Carabao Cup back, we need a goalkeeper that, in my opinion, is better than Zach Stefan. So, and I think. Patrick, do you know much on him?
Yeah, Ortega was actually the second best keeper in the Bundesliga last season. And for you to show that the Bundesliga even rated him, when he left, they actually made a whole video of him saying goodbye. We've lost one of our best. So he kind of makes very funny saves. The head, the chest, sometimes with his, it's just the saves he makes are just funny, but he's good. He's good. He's a shot stopper. And you forgot, Daps, that Stefan cost us the Chelsea game in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup with Chelsea again. Remember, with the mistake where he gave the ball to Havertz, and so look, it's good that Stefan is gone. I hope the best for him at Middlesbrough.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hope he succeeds. He's on loan. Obviously, they couldn't afford him, so we decided to give Middlesbrough the keeper for free. But so Zach Stefan is going to be in defense. But what in defense you're thinking of? Ake and Diaz, right? Or we're going to take John Stones? Because Stones was with the under 23s. So do you think they're going to trust him in this?
No. Ooh.
So it's Ake and Diaz.
No, I think it's going to be Ake and Stone. No, it'll be Ake and Diaz. What am I doing? It'll be Ake and Diaz. I wouldn't be. Look, for me, I think.
Well, I'm going for Laporte.
That's what I was going to say.
Laporte will be chilled out, bro. You got to remember last season. Laporte ended the season.
He's injured.
Yeah, bro. Laporte ended this. Laporte was injured since pretty much, I think, the Real Madrid game. Right?
He was limping from early.
He was injured against Real Madrid, but he was injected up. He fully sent when the season ended. He sent a letter to the Spanish national team saying, "Sorry, I'm not going to be joining you for any of the games because I've been playing through an injury and I need to get that sorted out." But it was because Stones was injured as well. We had so much issues at the back at the end of last season. Diaz was injured as well, wasn't he? So
he was.
Laporte was the only one. Laporte was like, just jab me up and I'll go.
What's Ortega like with his feet? Do you know? Okay.
Yeah, he's okay. He's better than Stefan.
That almost sounded like a fetish. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know if I should pause that. It's mad. You can't say nothing these days. All right,
it's going to be mad though. Both keepers, you guys have got Edry and that other side, right?
We got our own issues, bro. Trust me, we got our own issues.
We'll get to that because Adrian don't even start for me, man. I can't see it.
Who's the Brazilian you?
Apparently, he's on loan. We've got another.
You're doing too much. We'll get there. Relax. Right. So Diaz.
Have you agreed?
Diaz.
Yeah. I do think Stones is going to play a lot. He needs to with the new contract he signed. But yeah, I think it will be Ake Diaz.
Ake and Diaz. So, yeah.
And then it will be. Do you know what? Nah. Do you know what, Patrick? I think it might be Esperand and Cancelo on the right.
I would throw him in so that he goes against Salah because the biggest test you can have is Salah. And I'll tell Salah myself on a phone call that go after this kid.
Hey, don't do that, bro.
No.
Don't you know Salah watches LFC Saints all the time, brother? Don't give him that.
but you know, Dubs, what I'm trying to say is I just want this kid to if he's, you have to give him the tough opponent because he has to show that can I handle it, and it's best to let him handle it in this Community Shield than bring him in later on in an actual Premier League game. So we know what Cancelo can do, we know what Walker can do. Esperand, make him go against somebody difficult like Salah or whoever plays for Liverpool. I think let him go, let him play against somebody big. And the thing about Salah is why I like Salah is he's no pity. He doesn't pity anyone. So Salah will come after you. So
from he even played in their like opening game in Thailand, when he didn't need to. Like that shows you what Salah's about. The guy just wants to play every game and win every game. Would you agree? Would you? I'd put Esperand on the left. Would you put Cancelo on the right?
I would just because of Walker, maybe, but Walker did not play the other game, but he was limping in the other one. Remember, in the America one, he was a bit limping and he was playing a centre back. So Cancelo, look, at the end of the day, Cancelo. I think Cancelo needs it more than Walker, or does Walker need it more than Cancelo? I don't know.
The only other option is he might go and play Stones on the right again,
or Lewis, the kid who almost scored. The right back, the under 18 right back captain.
Nah, I think it'll be Cancelo right, and it'll be Esperand on the left, and then in the middle. Boy, he might go. This would be the type of game that you would probably, of all games, you might consider Calvin Phillips and Rodri together.
Yeah, I would. I think so. But
if we are going to do it, this is the team that you do it against, isn't it?
Wouldn't you put Bernardo Silva because he hates Liverpool personally?
Oh fuck yeah. You're right. Yeah,
we hate him too. It's cool. We hate him as well.
The hate is
Bernardo, you play.
I knew you were out there to speak.
Tell him to hold that.
But Bernardo Silva likes playing against Liverpool.
Bernardo, there's no sharks, man. Swim out, brother. Swim out.
The way the things he does to your midfield, I would like to see that. Yeah, Bernardo maybe. But Phillips and Rodri would be great
Can I-
playing
can
this and see how they get on.
Can I say something? Is are you lot taking all jokes aside? Are you lot taking that Barcelona stuff seriously? Because if it is serious, then he probably wouldn't play. Then no, I would
Nah,
assume.
No. I'm not taking it serious this summer. Next summer,
No.
I think.
Okay.
I think after last summer and now this summer, I think there will be an agreement. Personally, look, for the guy to want to move last summer, play as many games as he did this year, and have as good a season as he did this year, and then still want to move this summer, and also be loved by the fans the way he is, and still want to move this summer. This tells me this is quite simply him and his missus want to get back to their side. They want to get back over there. They want to have a kid or something, and it's
Daps and
perfectly
Patrick, I've got a question. I don't know how true this report was, but I heard he literally only wants to move because of the weather. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, apparently he's got over the weather. For me, I'm being, as a man speaking, the way everything I've seen, it's ultimately his missus wants to go back to that side of the world, innit? They haven't got a child yet. They're of a certain age. I'm probably thinking maybe for me, those type of things you have to take into consideration. When you look at the season he had,
Manchester.
well, listen, it's a lot closer to home.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
For me, I think that's what it'll be, and I think City will have probably said to him, "Look, give us one more season, and we will honour our words, and we will let you go next summer." But at the same time, we need to. But so what are we going with? We're going with Rodri or Phillips?
Let's just go with both. Maybe Mr. Bernardo can be picking up houses in Barcelona. Maybe so.
Demon saying we hate.
No, but I know Pep and Liverpool. He's going to give them the best midfield he has. You know Pep and Liverpool. He was willing to risk Sané in the Community Shield. Remember? Where Sané was going to get 100 million. Pep said, "Nah, Sané, you go in." So I
that's
think
when he got injured, isn't it?
And then the money went down halfway, man.
Yeah, we fucked ourselves in that game. Right, so we're going Phillips, Rodri, and then De Bruyne.
So Phillips, Rodri double pivot. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to call it a double pivot, I see that as just a buzzword, but
you know how I'm seeing it in terms of.
I know what you mean. Yeah. And then what? De Bruyne next to him, and Grealish the other side, maybe.
Jack has to play. Jack has to show us, and this season he has to, because it looks like he's come back more fitter. It looks like more fit, and he's been lifting, bulky. So hopefully he's preparing to cook, because if he doesn't cook, people will come after us. Because I was defending him last season, but I can't this season. I don't think I'm going to win the fight. So
you can't have 2 seasons.
What do you think?
You can't have 2 seasons like
that. You know what is Patrick and Dax? I think it was a bit too over the top. Like, cool, he didn't have his greatest season for 100 million player, but people going on like his season was dreadful. It wasn't dreadful. It was just an average season.
Was it a 6 or 7 out of 10?
Yeah. I'll say a 6, 7 out of 10. People going on like it was 2.
It's magnified though, because the team is just full of riches, and he should just.
It's also magnified because it was 100 million.
Yeah. That's why.
Like, I do get
even if it was like 70 or 80, it wouldn't be the same.
I think more. Yeah, I hear that. My guy, before we go into your front line, listen, there's like 30 people up in here. Hit that like button, please. Please hit that like button. On the Ethiopia. Now, do you know what it is? I like this comment because that just means that the chat is very neutral.
Balanced,
it's a balanced thing. We're not out here doing shameless, but it is a Liverpool channel. But I got my dogs on here, so do you know what I mean? We're just doing a little preview and that. Quickly before you get into your forwards, my guy Doug. Again, congratulations on the wedding, Doug, man. Big up yourself. Do City go into the market now Laporte is injured? He's asked very quickly.
I don't think so.
No. Not that market, bro. I hope we don't. That market. I'm glad that we didn't sell Ake and have to go into that market. That market's stinky and expensive to get someone good.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong.
You can't go into that market without doing some real due diligence. And the only person I'd want out that market at the moment, if I'm being honest, is I'd love to pick up Fofana, but
And let's not forget that market is dominated by Barcelona. You have to be careful. Whatever you do, Barcelona.
And he knows, bro. He knows, bro. I tell him all the time, bro. I'm seasick, bro. You think I'm seasick out here, bro? All right, guys. Cool. Let's get into it, man. What's the firepower? Who's the boy in the feeding?
Dubs, I've loved Alvarez to come in and press Adrian. Out of just because Alvarez is pressing, the pressing is mad.
Bish, I'm like
I think for me, Alvarez starts. I don't think Haaland starts.
I wouldn't risk him in this game, to be honest.
Nah, I wouldn't think.
But if Alvarez starts, it's dangerous, man. I saw him in preseason. What he was doing at De Bruyne, those 1-2s and those nutmegs. I was like, yeah, this is bad. This is gonna be bad.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Alvarez. Yeah, is we saw the interview with Haaland after the game where he got asked about his fitness, and he was like, "Yeah, admittedly, my fitness isn't where it needs to be, but you know, it's going to get there. Pep's a crazy man, and my fitness is going to get there." Alvarez has been playing football. He ain't really rested from playing football. Like, their season's different to our season. So this to him, like you saw our first game, all the other City players looked like they were sweating their balls off. Alvarez didn't.
And he was running. He ran the whole game. I was like, people are saying Jesus going is a mistake. There's no press. This Alvarez guy is running in defense. He's right back. He's the keeper.
You know what? Did these South American leagues ever end? Because they're just on all throughout.
They're too easy to go on forever. They end around December, January time, I think, don't they? But the thing is with Alvarez, a few months ago, I think it was Núñez, and I was doing comparisons of Núñez with Haaland, with a few other strikers, right? And firstly, let me say, Núñez's numbers per 90 were looking very, very tasty against the best that everyone else has to offer. But then I thought, you know what? Let me just throw Alvarez in there. So I threw Alvarez in there, and all right, his goals per game weren't up there with Haaland or Núñez, But I'm telling you, every other single possible stat that you could want from a football player, was peaking above all of them. And I'm not just meaning on every element. So for me, I think he starts. I don't think we risk Haaland, and I hope we don't, because I don't want to make this into Haaland Núñez Community Shield. So
the media are going to do that for us. We don't need to do.
The posters are already like that. All the posters are like that.
We don't need to do nothing, bro.
So I think, did we go into the middle? We went De Bruyne. What are you saying? I think Alvarez, Mahrez, Grealish.
Yeah, I think that's the front. Yeah, Foden, I know he's been looking great with the under-23s, but he hasn't played the team. But yeah, but I would love Foden even at the right-hand side, because every time he plays against Liverpool, the right-hand side, Robertson forgets to defend.
Oh, I hate when I see Foden just starting out. It gives us nightmares.
Have you noticed Foden has taken over Sané? Sané used to be the guy that always scored against Liverpool. Now it's Foden. He doesn't. He's not scared.
You know what? Actually, for that reason, and also because Mahrez still needs to hold bench for his penalty miss against West Ham.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry, he still needs to hold bench. I need one or two more. He needs to hold bench.
You're saying Alvarez,
Foden, Grealish. Oh, that's sexy as shit. Yeah.
Can you imagine? No, that'll be bad.
That's them doing up. That's them doing up swap and change, Nick. Oh, that's outrageous, you know? It's outrageous. You know when you're looking like, oh, this is wash day, and like, man, have got to go to the bottom of the pile, and you're pulling out money, and like you're just pulling out, you know, like that. It's pulling out this top range shit. Like, this is
that's wash day.
Oh, bro, outrageous, bro. All right.
It is a bit of a mixy-matchy team, but I'm happy with it.
But look at it though, and I know football isn't good on paper, but it's outrageous, bro. BW, we're about to get into our team. These men were just doing tickling balls and that. Do you know what I mean? But, all right, cool. That's pause. It's a very strong team, can't lie. And it's a lot of mix and match. Now we're going to go to ours, innit? Before we do, like I said, it's 25, 26 people in here. Please continue to hit that like button. There's 27 likes, I think. So let's try and get that to at least 30, innit? Minimum. All right, so, boom. We're joined by more ops. Let me see what I got. Big up yourself, 80 Games, man. Nice morning show to watch here in Toronto. Cheers. Come on. Bless the Saint LFC and the crew. trump that like button, like my guy says, man. And I'll be watching. I think Veta is on Don Hassam's show at 11 tonight. So make sure you go and support the guys and watch that stuff.
It was last night, Saint. When you
was it last night?
Good. Yeah.
Oh, it was last night. Go and watch your replay, innit? You know, like that. So yeah, get me. And I'll do that because I didn't know it was on as well. All right, so lads, let's get into it. Them lot are talking about their goalkeeper and that, trying to press Adrian. Look at the way this is how they talk about it, because they know that it's there. Do you know what I mean? He's absolutely washed, bro. Like I put on that purple kit, put it on Twitter, and said, man, we're talking about I should be in between the sticks. And I thought, you know what?
Rax, you got that right, bro.
Yo, I could be better than Adrian, bro. Better than Adrian.
Anyone
not running up on me like that, bro. I'm telling you, like.
I think we've got that young keeper, something Harvey Davies, the 18-year-old. Put him in there, bro. I don't want to 100%. See actually. I don't.
It's long.
Yeah,
it's long.
If we're looking to not have Adrian, yeah.
Big up Demo, he has. Big up what Demo said. Adrian has been good preseason, but I just don't want him between the sticks right now. Still,
do you know what it is?
He's glitched a couple of times though. He's done a couple of madnesses. He has glitched.
The thing is, yeah, we don't have any faith in Adrian. There is no faith in Adrian. There is like, he's probably not even going to go on to like, hopefully not even be a part of our team. So why not put that faith or that game time into someone who you're actually nurturing, who can actually do with that, like, do you know what I mean? That type of, that's why it just don't make no sense to go into a game like this with Adrian. You don't like.
You guys are making me laugh. You're trying to convince yourself that Adrian is not going to be between the sticks. Saying, you know, he's like, we have no faith in.
No,
you know yourself was going to be there.
I know as well, Patrick. I know. And what are you doing? Laughing at my pain and that. What's wrong with you? You're right.
I was all busted up on that, man.
You know what it is, Patrick? Ish and saying, oh no, Adrian will start. That's the thing. Adrian will start.
100%, bro.
It's more hope.
I can't guard me, says, bro. This one. De Bruyne up pinging shots at Adrian shivers down my spine, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
You know what I can vision you two? A De Bruyne shot, and Adrian's got his hands there and just slipped through the hat. You know, just them mad.
The carriers, bro.
You know what I will say, yeah? You know what I will say? All jokes aside, that's actually probably one of the better things that Adrian's good at is shot stopping. It's everything.
Yeah.
Man's feet are all clumsy.
All over the place, coming out for the ball, like everything else. But actual just shot stop.
You're right.
Actually not bad. Like,
he's bad at corners, isn't he? He's bad at corners. I've always noticed.
No. Listen, Patrick. Everything else associated with goalkeeping, he is bad at. I'm telling you, like that awareness. Coming out at corners, do it feet. Like, do you remember when he had who was it? Gomez doing a madness. Do you remember that time?
I never forget. Gomez looked at him and was like, "What the hell are you doing, bro?"
Yeah, like what's
our last game? You come flying out, and lucky I think they were off, but they weren't off. But the player just did something mad. But bro, his decision making is just wow, man.
Do
you know what I like about him, though? I like one thing about Adrian. He knows how to hype a football match, because I know within 2 hours he's going to take a picture of his gloves. He always does that. It's like, yes, come on, we're ready.
You know what, Patrick?
Do you know what? I actually like Adrian as a person. I'm like, I rate it. Like, you know them ones.
Cheerleader person, innit? Like, even when you was inside training and that. Like,
you got a red letter day, and you bust, and you're taking full advantage of what you're doing. Like, I would be the same. You know them ones that I actually rate it. It just happens to be at my club. You know,
and saying, you know when we've won trophies and that, he's the one like to start the songs off in the dressing room. He lifts them around, but
he's active, but
he can have that role. Just not on the.
No, we got one. No, we got one of them. That's Carson for us. He's that guy for us. It's just you don't.
He's the only Champions League winner in your squad. That's only guy in your squad with a Champions League medal.
Is he really? See, why have you done that? Because you
do things like when I do a little slip of the tongue, you call me out. Why are you saying I think? And so that's why he's doing that. Yeah.
Cool. And that's why you always have three of you and two of us. I get it.
Of course. Now this is.
I mean,
this is
I thought you just had backup dancers, but they are there for a reason. So
No, they're part of the thing. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's a stable, bro.
I didn't just bring them in for you. They are actually here,
Yeah.
you know, like that. So
I get it now. I get it. I hear it.
So what we saying? We wouldn't go with Adrian, but we know it's going to be.
But yeah, it's gonna
All right,
be
cool. A couple man in the chat have said some interesting things that I'd like to see what we think in terms of the full. Let's just start with the fullbacks, innit? Mbaye had a good preseason, I thought. Not like for there's no in terms of his expectation. There's no expectation. He's playing preseason, and I've been more like what than I've been like, oh, get him off. Like, what's going on?
He's good. He's good. He's
I'd
got that
start
Wan-Bissaka juice though a little bit though. He's got that Wan-Bissaka.
That's what Munt said. That's what, but I think that's a bit disingenuous, man.
He's a little bit stiff with it, but
bro,
I was starting trending.
Better on the ball, like bro. It's just because he looks like man and got 1-2 braids. You lot are doing too much, bro. And he kind of style he runs
I'm
like
used to Trent.
better on the ball. He's like even going for like. Bro, you know how he's not Wan-Bissaka?
He looks like Billy Bag.
Bro, the very thing he's good at, Wan-Bissaka ain't. He knows what he looks way more accomplished in the other end
crossing.
of the field. And crossing and he looks more
he's not got for me though. I'm gonna say I know he's injured at the moment,
bro.
but you see Ramsey. I'm trying to see the
tech and the dribbling. Yeah, I hear you.
Because the left hand side is always a bit more industrious. Robbo does the up and down thing. He's a bit more techie, but it's not quite techie. I think he's injured as well.
Saying an issue, I was gonna say, how severe is this Ramsey injury? Because I've not seen him at all.
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's that bad, but he's young,
he might be back soon.
But it's because he's young. I think they're just taking their time with him. I think he actually might be even like light training in that. But I
was gonna say, you see, for the left back, I think we all agree. If Simi was fit, he starts this game. But
facts.
But you have to probably go with Robbo, innit?
Yeah. So you say Robbo on the left, and then who are you going on the right then?
I'm going Mabayo because I'm not really bothered about this game. I want to see performances. I'm going Mabayo. What
is that the brother? Is that the brother with the?
Yeah.
I was watching your game. I told a guy that watch out for this guy, and some guy was like, "It's preseason." I was like, "Nah, this guy is different from what you have." Like Trent is talented, right, generational and all that, but this guy. He could go up the pitch and he could defend and go out and tire. Nah, man, that guy, you have to watch out for him.
That's why I'm all about, if anyone that knows me, I'm all about horses for courses. Having
Thanks the advocate of that.
Like, trust
that's
me.
That's your
enough times I've said,
enough
times I'll say, no, this face should play. And you're like, no, like he needs his chance. Give him his chance.
I like different man, like, and I get it. When you've got man, like,
pause.
Oh wow! You need different players, football players. Oh, fuck it! It's crazy.
I mean, you like different man. I hear it, bro. You say around in that.
I like different ballers in it. Like I like different ballers that do. It's hard when you've got Cancelos, when you've got Trents, who are so good. Ultimately, all you want to do is find the next 2.0. Do you know them ones there? But I actually like people that bring different things to do you know what I'm saying?
Do you not think Trent's been a little bit rusty in pre-season? I think he needs this game because the game he came on against Salzburg, innit? Like 60th minute. He weren't really first touch he had actually. He took like 10 seconds to try and get a cross off. My man just came up behind him and was like, just give me the ball, bro.
Has that Ramsey started for you yet? Is that Ramsey?
He's injured.
Oh, right, okay.
I've been seeing Trent assisting F1 cars and putting it into the back of the net.
I like do that now, bruv.
Man's got up now as well. Man, I hope his sauce ain't gone because he's henched this season, bruv. I don't know what he's eating over the summer, bruv.
He's gone from like a lightweight to like a middleweight, bro. Like
light heavyweight or something.
It's mad.
It cuts different. All right. So you'd say, I would still say Mabayo. Remember what like man said, we've got a friendly the day after. You know them we're there.
Wait, you do?
What?
Just the day after.
At Anfield, yeah.
Whoever ain't playing is gonna play then, bro. We're doing
what's happening? What's happening? Like, did you promise these guys? Did they say they're gonna pay you or something?
But you know what, Patrick? Yeah, this don't surprise me because Klopp always likes to get. This is a shorter summer because obviously the season starts early because of the World Cup. But Klopp loves to at least have 8-9 games on average, and he's still doing that. So he loves to have a lot of games in pre-season. He's done this.
He does. And then he likes to moan about. About
fixer congestion. Exactly. Listen, he's got 5 subs this season. He has to. I bet Klopp will only go with about 2-3 maximum after giving.
I'm watching Klopp.
He does
Pep
that.
does the same.
I'm
Pep does the
watching
same.
him. I'm watching him, bro. I'm watching him.
Word.
Pep will do no stuff.
You were the biggest advocate, you know?
Word.
Bro. You know what I say about this, yeah? Klopp, for me, with the fan base, is like, you see when you get with that thing, like, and she's so outrageously good looking, bro. She's pegged, and in your eyes, it's just you're so excited. And then after a while, like, you might hear the put, and you're like, "Rock." Jesus. It might bring a little water to your eye. You're like, you're actually human. Like, you know that way there, like, or you might just smell the morning.
This guy, you started the story very well, and you just
no, but that's, I think, like, all of us as a fan base are starting to see cracks in something that we thought was so outrageous.
Klopp's had too much beans and he's pooping up the place.
No, it's just, I'm actually starting to be like, you know what, Klopp? And the thing is, where I was starting, because I've got a channel and I'm thinking, yo, people are going to think I'm saying this for likes, so I'm saying this to be different. I'm just seeing so many of the thoughts, Twitter, like, it's actually like, where if we would have, I would have never had these thoughts about Klopp, or even dared to speak them out of my mouth, like at pre-season, maybe 3 seasons ago. You know them ones there. But now I'm like, yo, Klopp, you're actually, what's going on? Like, I don't know if we're aligning, you know, them way there. Like,
the top reds come for us. Like, we can't criticize our club in no way, shape, or form because we're just the bad people. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's mad, but
they're not realizing we're doing it out of love for our club.
Yeah,
like, we don't want to do this, but Klopp's just he's being questionable.
I say that like in pre-season, yeah, it's all very well and good having all of these games, yeah, but I couldn't tell you one combination that really works. Like, you're doing like 11, then the next 11, then the next 11. People are telling me that, oh yeah, but Nunes and Salah aren't going to play together. Yes, they are. When it comes down to the crunch, they're going to play together. It's going to be Salah, Nunes.
That means Nunes ain't playing.
But I ain't really seen that. I ain't even really seen that. I think in all of Elliott and Carvalho, when I'm like, what's going like?
My friend was telling me, saying, I think in all of our preseason games combined, so that's about what 3 or 4 already. Salah and Nunes have only played half an hour with each other in about 270. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm not seeing it. I'm like, bro, I saw it one time, I think in a Man United game, and I remember seeing like the little link ups that Salah was trying to do with him. I thought, oh, this could evolve. I never see it again.
Even that game, Saint, like, at least have 2 11s either half, but to have 3 every half an hour,
well, I couldn't really tell you, like, just the cohesion. It's just all mad. So I don't really know going into this what to expect. You know, them ones there. So all right, so we've got. I'm gonna say Mbaye.
I agree. Mbaye as well.
I'm saying Trent, but I can hear what you man are saying, but for me, the season we got to start hot in it. We got to start hot in the season. I can't be bedding man in right now.
But because, like I said, if he don't thingy, there's plenty. He's gonna,
yeah.
So you know them ones there. So all right, cool. And then centre backs, what we saying?
Boy, let me just quickly, from what I saw from Ibu and Gomez.
Oh,
Lord, bruv.
Yeah, Gomez left centre back. It's an accident waiting to happen. That. He needs to be wrapped.
No, you're not going to do this. Sorry. What I'm hearing right now is making me lick my lips. Yeah, because when we went through our team and we've been bit part as well. I expected Klopp to come all out, playing your best 11, looking to get one up over City and start your City. The way you lot are talking, you lot are playing some meaty ass team.
No. I want the big guns out. I'm not trying to, because it's City, innit? If it was any other team,
my thought process is
because you, man.
Because I'm not really too bothered about this game. I'm willing to give players starts. That's
what I'm doing as well. Do you know what's going to happen? Both our managers are going to put out a full strength team.
Yeah. I can see it. Because this brings me on to that's a segue into my next point. I start Matip and Konate. I give Virgil rest. I honestly give Virgil rest.
That's what I was going to ask.
Matip and Konate is a very good centre back pairing. To be fair, that's not needed to me.
It was last season. It was up and down, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a game
where they were dead.
Yeah, and that's the game.
The Southampton game towards the end of the season, I was feeling it a bit more.
I don't want Konate.
Even the first 20 of that game, it was
Konate is a cheat code. The guy's a cheat code in corners. No, Konate is a cheat code, and against City, he doesn't even have to jump. Daps, he doesn't even have to jump against City. Oh, yes. You saw that goal.
Ake's short, innit? How to Ake is like 5'10" or something.
Don't play that man. That's a cheat code. Don't play that man.
Yeah, let me see that.
Ras, come on, bro, my guy, always. But brother, the way that he got spun at Salzburg, you can't. No.
For me, it's the combo. The combo is not quite there yet. Him and Konate together.
Wait a minute, is Daps frozen or that's a pause? Are you frozen, Daps? Is Daps frozen? He's frozen, isn't it? Yeah, he was frozen. I thought. Yeah, he is frozen. Yeah, I thought he was pausing for a while. So, oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So, I would go try and give VVD some break, man. You know them ones there. Like he's gonna play heavy in the World Cup. You know them ones there. He's gonna got no breaking in that. Like so, that's what I would do personally. Matip and Konate. What you lot going with? And I know Roms will go with that. What you saying, Ish? You going VVD and Matip? Or?
I'm going VVD and Konate. For me, that's the centre back pairing I want to see. For the start of the season, pretty much. So I'm trying to see that. We haven't really played our proper 11 together yet, like with everyone at the same time. So I want to see the link ups from early. The season starts next week, and like I said, so I want to see this game as like the sort of preview to that. So yeah, I'm going Ibu and Virgil. We can do rest later on in like 4 or 5 games in, or like League Cup whenever that comes up. But yeah, we got to start proper, man.
And then what? Flacco? Oh, did we even say? Sorry, did we even? Yeah. We started.
Bro, if it's not Robbo, it's Milner. So it's got to be Robbo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be Robbo. But to be very honest with you, Milner's been looking really good in pre-season. To be fair,
bro, the beard coming. Obviously,
put Milner at left back. Put Milner at left back. That would be great.
No, not against Alvarez, bro.
No. I was gonna say no.
I'm not trying to see that, man. I see what you're doing, man.
Or Foden, or allow me, bro.
Allow that.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, go on, Flacco. I'd say Flacco. What are you saying? Or Bajic?
Bro, he's looking saucy. I can't lie, bro. He's looking very saucy. Not for this game. I got to be Flacco.
Yeah. I was thinking, is this a bit too much for him?
It might be a bit high octane for a minute, but I want to chuck him in these type of environments because he actually looks like he can deal with it. He loves receiving the ball under pressure and whatnot. But again, my team is very under strength for this game. Obviously, my thought process is not to go too strong, but I'm probably gonna go Bajic, Hendo, and Jones. I don't want to see Fabinho and Thiago in this game. I just want them to be fresh for Fulham.
Definitely not Thiago.
Yeah, definitely not Thiago.
Wait, are you handing this game on the silver platter? Because let's not start from your keeper. Now that midfield against. Oh, keep going though. Keep going.
I'm probably not going to start that midfield.
A lot of Liverpool fans obviously want to win this game. And I get it. I want to win most games, but for me, it's not the end of the world. Like a keeper.
But don't you want to see the team that? Okay. I know that you guys. You said preseason you've had different teams, right? Don't you want to see the strongest team you have to just them for gel to test themselves against the best?
That's where I'm going with it. Like I don't want to overdo. I don't want to overdo where I don't need to, but at the same time, I want to, because we haven't seen it. It's not like I said, we've just seen Higgy. So like Ish said, it starts in a week. Let's actually see how cohesive we look. Do you know what I mean?
Also, as much as we're saying we're not too bothered about the result, a 5-0 slapping is going to just be long in it. It's going to be long for the team. Like no one needs that. If he played the youth man and they're going to get slapped up, it's not going to be good for their confidence either. As fans,
you've got another game the next day. You say so.
I think that's the game. Who's that one against? Who's that one against?
Where's
that one against Villa? Was that another one?
No. What's this? I think it's a Spanish team. I forgot what.
Yeah, them man can slap us. I don't care. City, I'm not trying to see it out like a big deal. Nah.
What the fuck is Klopp on, man? I swear down.
He's on.
And doing back to back, bro. Like it's flipping.
I mean, it's almost as bad as playing Barcelona midweek in 3 weeks time.
For a charity that they're not getting any money.
Big up Jabiri, man. Love Strasbourg, some French team. That's who we're playing.
Salzburg's cousins.
Yeah, basically.
No, I'm joking.
So we'll play the kids then, innit, which is calm. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why don't you play strength on Saturday? Then play the kids.
We'll play the kids.
I'm not going to leave. on Saturday, I'll be honest, Harvey Elliott needs to hold 5 just for his dickhead self.
Cool.
Just my opinion. I can't stand him. I want to see him hold 5.
I'm putting him in my midfield, to be fair. So I wanted to go Fab, Hendo, and Harvey Elliott. That's who I would, or maybe I'd go actually not Hendo. I'd actually go Fab, Keita, Harvey Elliott.
I'm going with my boy. Actually, I'm going now. You made me think. I'm going Fab, Hendo, and Carvalho. I want to see him travel with that ball. You know, I'm Carvalho's biggest advocate. I'm going Carvalho, not Jones. Sorry, Jones can come on, but I'm going Carvalho.
That's what I'm thinking. When you said Jones,
I was a bit surprised as well. I was like,
I think Jones has been getting too much slack. Like his pre-season's been big up Shig, but Shig say they're loud Jones. He's had a decent pre-season. Like I don't know.
He's had an okay preseason. He ain't had a bad.
You know what it is?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's been decent. But our fans are obsessed with.
Rocked up, and he's for me. He's kind of not overtaking them. That's a bit harsh, but he's kind of just showing them already. This is.
It's good, man. Carvalho's one that you should be really seeing how good that guy is. So these are the type of games.
I'm more excited about him than I like him for this season.
I think he's good.
He's gonna cook.
You know me. That's the
most. Jones, Elliott, and Carvalho this preseason, Jones has had.
Comfortably.
Worse. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. You can't say he's had a decent preseason. He's had an okay one. He ain't had a bad one. He's had an okay one. But man like Carvalho, man like Eddie, you can actually say that they've had good preseasons. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I've actually been. So I think I've changed that.
And what I love about Carvalho, whatever the strength of the starting 11 we've played in preseason, he's just gelled with any of them, whether it's the lesser team or the stronger team. He's just. Like I said, by after Christmas, you'll see him as a regular star. I'm so sure. And if I'm wrong, I'll be back here and hold my hands up. But my stocks are so heavily invested in him, man.
No, I agree, man. And from what I've seen, I really, really liked it. I knew what he could do, but I needed to see it in this team, and I've seen it. I said, geez, the way he moved that ball with the head and all of that, just progressive. I said, yeah, I'm on that.
And if you realize, you two, he's in a position where you can lose the ball because you're trying things, but he just doesn't really. He rarely loses the ball.
So all right, so Fab, Hendo, Carvalho, we're saying,
I just see Jamie Phillips say Thiago, but I just think not for me.
I love Jamie. Jamie just wants to see us blitz everyone. Jamie,
no.
I like the energy.
Now, put Thiago Silva on the starting lineup, and then 20 minutes before the game, he can pull out.
Alcantara, you mean?
Yeah.
No. It's long for me. I need him first. I need him fit and firing for that season. Do you know what I mean? So I agree with that.
All right, trying to wrap him up in cotton wool, man.
Anyone saying Naby Keita or any man like that?
I actually thought Naby Keita. You know what? Because we couldn't
why is everyone getting on to Naby Keita?
Because we couldn't have Thiago. I actually initially, if you remember, I said, "Oh, maybe put Keita there," because I feel like Keita's going to be the backup to Thiago. Do you know that one's there? Like, I feel like that's what he's going.
What about Ox? What about Ox?
Don't mention him around Ish. Don't mention him around Ish.
We're looking to wrap up. Let's not do this. Listen, there's 35 man in here. 35 man in here. Please. Hope everyone's hitting the like button. And send a super chat if you're enjoying the content. All right, cool. So let's get into our forward line, innit? Now it's a bit mad because do you want Nunes to start? All this talk of Bobby, do you know what I mean? For me, I think Salah and Diaz are starters.
Mainstay, yeah.
Mainstay.
I go with the front three. I think most Liverpool fans want to see for the rest of the season, mainly through the season. I think you have to start Nunes because if Nunes gets a goal against this City team, the world of good it will do for him and his confidence. It'll be amazing. So I think go with our strongest. This is where I go strong. Diaz on the left, Salah on the right, Nunes through the middle. Some people are saying Bobby, and I can hear it. But for me, Diaz and Bobby don't always gel the best. I don't know if you've noticed.
Let's be 100. Nunes scores, you man are winning the league, innit?
I know what you're trying to do.
Listen, you can't draw me out.
Level-headed LFC fans like us, we're not going to fall into that. Maybe the top reds will say that. I'm not falling into that.
You won't catch me.
I need to see Nunes score a goal. So honestly, Twitter erupts. If Liverpool winning the league, the Champions League, the net spends, the FA
No,
Cup.
our
the
fan
Carabao
base is
Cup.
shamed us like that.
Bro, I need
When
to
said
see
the
that
Nets
Nunes
spend.
goal. I need to see it happen, bro.
I
I need
Chuck
to
the
see it
Nets spend like
happen.
as a trophy. I see you, that, bro. I see you.
I pretty much agree with Shigs. I think that it'll be Bobby Diaz, Salah. I think Nunes will come
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
I'm here for it because I just feel like
The lights are too bright, bro.
yeah, man. Let
The
him
lights are
just
too bright.
settle in. Imagine he's coming on at 2-0 or 1-0 or something. Do you know what I mean? Or it's not like it's just let him settle in, innit? Obviously, he could be coming
What, to us?
but
To us.
no, whatever. It doesn't matter. Regardless, even if he's coming on 2-0 down, he ain't.
It's
he's
no
got
pressure,
There's
innit?
no pressure.
Yeah, it's no
you know what I
pressure.
mean?
Yeah. I agree with you.
Whichever way you want to see it. So
I think you'll start him though. I think you'll start him though.
I hope. I don't mind either way, but that's where I think, anyways. All right. Let's get into these predictions before we get off, man. And I just wanna
Sorry, at that point, I need to jump off, and it's the perfect timing because it means I don't have to do a prediction.
Oh,
You hate doing them, innit?
man.
You can't see me.
That's, I think every
Wait,
stream I've been on with you.
Wait. Before you jump off, though, people. LFC_Saint, all of you that already follow me on Twitter and don't, and Roms, and obviously Daps. We've put a link in there for Daps's.
Yeah.
Go on there. Just go and, do you know what I mean? It don't take long. Just go and hit the
Vote
like.
for Daps, man.
Go vote for my guy. Do you get what I mean? Please go and make sure you do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Please do that. Please do that. That would be massive.
Yeah, never a foul. Do you know what I mean? That's where you can see this. My man doing bits.
And I'm not gonna do a prediction because I'm gonna carry on the same fate of when I did predictions last season. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I was gonna say that every preview I've been on with you, that odd 2 or 3, you just never did.
Well, I did once upon a time I did, and we dropped points against Palace. So I can't do it.
Was that the draw?
The one time I went and predicted, bro, and we got, so I'm like, I'm out of this prediction game. I can't do it. My first time on Big Six, first time on Big Six, Turkish was pushing me for a prediction, and I was like, I'm sorry. He's like, you can't come on this show and not do predictions. I was like, bro.
I remember that show and you stuck to it. Yeah, I remember it.
I go, bro, listen, if I never come back on Big Six again, but my team go on and win the league, then I have no issue with that whatsoever. I am not.
And then, man, they invited you on every week after and tried to suck us a prediction. That, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's long. We didn't want
predictions. They're not being sucked
Nah,
out. Anyway, pause. But
aight.
thanks for having me on, man. I'm gonna go and
bro.
Enjoy your holidays, man.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy the boats and the yachts and that.
Man said that with no enthusiasm in his voice.
Fuming. Yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna have to go to the other one, innit? Like, or you know what? I'll go to Roms and I'll come back to you so you can think about it, and then I end the edition. Roms, what you said? Score prediction.
1-1, and we do it on penalties. I think it's just gonna go to another shootout, and I don't want it to, but I can just see it. Like, I don't think they'll take the lead. We'll equalize. Then it's just gonna be both teams end to end. Is there extra time or go straight to penalties?
I think straight depends.
I think it's
Straight.
Lovely. Yeah, I think we win it on. I think we will win it on penalties. But 1-1 after full time, then yeah, Liverpool win it on penalties.
Say nothing. Patrick,
I'm seeing 3-1, man. I think we're gonna dust you 3-1.
Right.
I don't know. I just have this little feeling that if it was Alisson, because why I'm saying this is I'm not trying to be overconfident. It's just every time there's Alisson on your goal, he saves you guys a lot. We have always 1v1s where Raheem forgets to shoot, but I don't know how good is Senior Adrian with 1v1s, because he's gonna get a lot of those. I just see a 3-1, but saying that, you guys have had more preseason than us. Maybe you might be fitter than us, but I don't know. I just see 3-1 in my head.
No, I hear that.
You have to back your team. You have to back your team. That's what I say.
Come on, True Don, my G, 2-1. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and put your scores in the comments, man. Ish, what you saying?
You know what? I was gonna go opposite to Rom's. I was actually gonna predict that we was gonna lose as well, but the way Patrick was putting up his chest, I was not really.
You weren't feeding it.
But yeah, I'm saying 1-1 as well. I think it all depends. I just don't think either team's really gonna. If it gets to a draw, I don't think either team's gonna go for it enough to force the win in it. So I can see it. I can see it going to pens. he got a pretty good record on pens recently. Obviously, won the 2 cups and shootouts and that. So yeah, I think we'll get it on pens. But it's not. I don't think it's going to be the greatest game in the world. To be honest, it's going to be like another pre-season kind of vibe. I hope anyway. I'm not trying to see us man go at all 100 miles per hour and that risk injury. But yeah, man, if we can get that community shield, then
it is what it is.
It's what it is. But Nunes, let's go. Let's do this.
I personally agree with Shigs 2-2. I think, and we do it in pens. But I do think it's going to pens. I agree with Ish. Can't guard me 3-1. Bobby Brace. Shit, take that. Liverpool finishing worries me badly.
Finishing, bro.
You know, there was there. We have to trust me, Jota. I beg you, come back, bro. You need that. Yo, before we get out of here, listen. Thank you ever so much for the guests. I know, like, obviously, Daps had to scoot off, but Patrick, it was a last minute thing, and you were, do you know what I mean, so nice to come on and much appreciated. It's always a pleasure when you're on. You know, them ones. I wish it isn't, but it is. So thank you. Let them know where they can find you in that, man.
Nah, you can find me at a True City Fan on YouTube and Twitter. That's it. I don't have. I have Instagram, but I don't use it. TikTok, I don't know how to use it. That's it.
Say nothing. Yeah, and that's us. You know, obviously, you know where to catch us. Make sure you're going over to the Equalizer, subscribing on Instagram. I'll put Patrick's and Daps Never Foul in the description. So please go over and hit that subscribe button for us. Romel 1_. Do you know what I mean? At Twitter, it is what it is, man. Make sure you hit us up in that. And we'll be doing a watch along, or I'll be doing a watch along. I don't know what the man them are saying, but I'll be doing a watch along tomorrow in it. So yeah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go and pack that up now. And then yeah, we'll just keep it going. But now listen, love for everyone that jumped inside. Please hit the like button on your way out. And we'll see you for another one. We're out.
Thank you, man.